Hello everyone, and welcome back to the stream. How are we all doing? A little bit calmer energy this time around. But yes, hello everyone. Welcome back. The Devils, I'm too early with this shit again. Well, the stream always starts at 7. I always start the live a little bit beforehand to give people time to like arrive and hang out for a little bit, and sort of gives me a little bit of extra time to make sure that everything's working with the stream actually being live. So it's rather useful for that kind of thing. But yes, hello. So yes, I was originally going to be playing. How's your day been? Day's been good. Thanks for asking. So yeah, originally I was going to be playing some Subnautica 2 today. Actually, I'm gonna just real quick. I'm just gonna turn down the music by just a bit. There we go. And then just do this for now. Actually, hold on. If I just turn that back up to here, and then just turn it down. Okay. So yeah, just so I can hear myself think. But yes. So originally we were going to be playing some Subnautica 2 on the channel today, or guest channels, but I had my regular sort of fortnightly Sunday D&D game, and by the time that was done, I was feeling a little bit tired, and then when I got home, I had to take care of some like cooking and laundry, and sort of like partway through that whole process, I was just kind of feeling a little bit in a little bit of a funk when it came to actually doing the Subnautica stream. So I was just sort of thinking like, do I run a stream? And I was like, I realized like I'm in the mood to edit like the peak highlights. And then I was sort of talking with B. For those of you that know B, she's a streamer friend of mine and also an IRL friend of mine who has recently gone on hiatus. She has recently moved house, and she sort of suggested that I could maybe do like a stream of me doing some editing. So I'm not entirely certain how this one's going to go. I've got everything set up in such a way. You a home cook? Usually people just sort of take out. Yeah, I make my own food most of the time. I do batch meals, where I'll do stuff like I'll make like one thing, and then like that I'll just sort of typically just like reheat it. Like I store it and then reheat it, like the leftovers throughout the rest of the day or the week. Sorry. And I usually make stuff that like keeps it well. Like right now, and I'll eat the same thing repeatedly because I'm just my brain is happy to do that. Recently, it's been spaghetti. I've been making spaghetti, like homemade spaghetti recently, and that's been really nice. But it is a little bit time consuming. Like I think I got home at like 4:30, and I wasn't like sat down and ready to go until like close to like 5:45 by the time I got everything done. But yeah, so today's just going to be a little bit of like a chill editing stream. It's mostly going to be just sort of like me hanging out and chatting with you guys while also doing some editing in the background so you guys have something to look at. Fish fingers every day, 3 meals a day for an entire week. How yummy. But I've never really done the whole fish fingers thing, but on occasion I've done like store-bought meals in that regard. Do you make your own spaghetti or store-bought? I don't buy a lot of my stuff like as like full prepared meals. I usually make stuff at home. So my spaghetti, my spaghetti sauce is homemade. It's from a recipe that my dad gave me before I moved away from home, and yeah, I've been working on it in small ways. The one thing I wanted to introduce back into it is doing a little bit of red wine into it to improve flavor. Just because it is so much better good on you than I try to make my own stuff as much as I can, if I can. I think like very rarely do I buy like pre-made store meals. On occasion I'll do it, like my fat ass gonna be bothered to make my own sauce. It's honestly easier than you might think. Honestly, all that goes into mine is a can of diced tomatoes, a can of tomato soup, a tablespoon of tomato paste, and then chicken stock. That's it. Hold on, sorry, doing a little bit of minor moderation. Give me a sec. Okay. But yeah, so as I mentioned, I'm just going to be kind of doing some editing today. I've got the music going in the background just for now. Write it down, write it down. Honestly, I might at some point. Like, I'm looking. This sort of like I'm gonna tab over to the stuff real quick so that you can see it maybe when I get it pulled up. There we go. So I use DaVinci Resolve, and so this sort of stream is sort of a kind of a little bit of a lead-in into what another thing that I want to start doing on the channel, in addition to sort of doing gaming, is to do little things like this. Like one of my big things that I wanted to do from when I very first started the channel was I wanted to do sort of like alternative content. Like a big one was going to be doing game design work, because I still consider myself a game designer, even though I haven't done it in quite some time. But yeah, so I am just gonna try to get this turned down a little bit further. There we go. Okay. Alright. I think that's about as low as I can get the background music. So, what we're going to be doing mostly today is just sort of me sort of showing you guys how the sausage is made when I make my videos, and hopefully this will sort of like sort of explain why it can be very taxing and very time consuming for me to get it done in small ways. One thing I do need to preamble with is I do apologize if I go like very quiet throughout this stream. When I get into editing, I kind of like get fully absorbed into it, and so I'll still do my best to like keep track of and respond to chat and everything, but I might not be as talkative once I start editing as I usually am. So that's why I've kind of got the background music going and everything. I've got like a playlist pulled up that should last us until the end of the stream. And actually, I'm going to make sure I've got it set to loop if I don't already. Yeah. So I've got it setting to loop now, so even if we do go through all like 50 songs in this playlist, it should then just loop back through. Perfect. I just opened my ATM 10 to the sky. Got to do a lot of stuff as well. Hey, cool. By the way, just so I'm covering myself in terms of giving credit, so this is the playlist that I've got playing in the background, just because I noticed there's a few notes about giving credit. This is a playlist by the name of Background Music, and then in parentheses, no copyright. This is put together by Breaking Copyright Royalty Free Music. It's a channel on YouTube, and they do a variety of songs from a bunch of different artists. So if you are curious about any of the songs that you're hearing in the background today, I just want to make sure that everyone knows this is not mine. This is made by somebody else, and if you would like to get the artist names, you can find that that playlist that I mentioned before. Yeah, Background Music, and then in parentheses, no copyright, by Breaking Copyright Royalty Free Music. That way I've just covered myself for the stream so that I don't have to go through and credit every single individual artist. But yeah, if you would like to find the credits there, that's where you can find it. But yes, so back to this. So as you all know, or at least I'm assuming the majority of you know, one of the things that I do for the channel is I do highlight reels of the streams. Recently it's been exclusive to that. I've also done more standard long form content where I just do like recordings and then I edit the videos later on. Ever since I started my pretty much full-time job, it's part-time on paper, but the difference is like one shift. I get 1 day off a week. That's the only difference. I'm working 9 to 5, 4 days a week. So I don't have a lot of time to do those recordings anymore and also have like a personal social life. So what I do is for particular streams, especially the ones that I do with B, I record them while I'm streaming. And like with like Peak and Baldur's Gate 3, I've got such a backlog and repository of those videos that I could churn out videos probably for the next year without any problem at all. But I kind of haven't been doing a lot of the editing recently, and that's just been down to burnout. Because right before I went to my trip to Japan, I edited like I think it was like, because I was doing 2 videos a week every week for a couple of months, and then I went away to Japan. The issue is right before I went to Japan, so I'd organized this trip to Japan with the understanding that I'd be able to take paid leave while I was in Japan to cover rent and all that other stuff. The issue is right before I was going to go away for my trip to Japan, Everyone and their mother is going to Japan. It's not fair. I know. Trust me, I went to Japan, but I suffered for it. Because right before I went for that trip to Japan, my job, it wasn't a situation where like I personally got fired. My employer ceased to exist. The restaurant that I was working for at the time basically did the restaurant equivalent of filing for bankruptcy. Like, they closed down, they made us all redundant, so they had to pay us out redundancy pay, which is the only reason I got through Japan. That happened right before I was going away to Japan. And then I came back, and that's when I was, like, I churned out, like, I think it was, like, 5 to 6 videos, in a row, back to back. So Buddy just went off grid in the middle of your vacation. No, right before the vacation. So the restaurant closed down right before I was about to leave. And, I say right before. It was about a month or two before. But because I was going away from that trip, like, right at the beginning, finding a new job that early on into... Basically, finding a new job that would be... I'd have to say, like, hey, I'm going away for 3 weeks. Right as I'm going to start the job was basically an impossibility. So I basically had to live off my savings. They did not tell you that the place is going under. Not in any certain terms until it happened. I was pretty much given a week's notice that the place was going to be closing down and they would be no longer paying me actively. So I wasn't given a lot of notice. And by that point, I had already paid for the plane tickets. I had already booked the hotel. So at that point, it would have cost me more money to not go in the long run. Yeah, it was not great. It would have ended up costing me more money in the long run to actually not go than to go. So that was a frustration. Let me tell you, god damn, that was a frustration. Anyway. So I edited, because I had a bunch of time on my hand at that point. I do need to also point out, I do live in a country where I don't know if anybody else lives in Australia, but Centrelink is a thing, so it wasn't like I was making no money. It's just that, like, almost all of my money was going to rent, and I was basically just barely surviving without having to touch my savings. Because I couldn't touch my savings because I needed them for the trip. So I was just barely surviving, and the only thing I had sort of to keep me occupied during that time was YouTube. So I did a bunch of videos. I recorded like 8 videos worth in a single day. I did a bunch of editing. Like, because I had sort of like was struggling a little bit mentally, I kind of crammed everything in all at once, and I ran into a problem where I edited like, oh god, how many was it? Because it was 2 episodes a week for the 3 weeks I was there, so that was 6. And then I think I did an extra 2 videos. Where was it? What was it? Yeah, like an extra week, so that when I got back, I wouldn't have to keep editing. So I think I edited 8 videos in a single week. And that was, each one of those was cutting down like several hours of content into like a half an hour, 45-minute video. So I did that all in 1 day, or 1 week, sorry. So I burnt myself out massively. And then by the time I got back, I needed to drop down my upload schedule. I was dropping it down to like basically 1 video a week, and then it kind of became 1 video whenever I can get it done, and then it kind of became nothing. And only recently have I actually gotten a highlight reels video out on the channel, which was the one before this one, which is the second peak highlights video, which we're going to be working on over the course of today. I'd rather not live in a country that has evil 8-legged monsters that can decide it's my time and end me, but cheers to you, balls of steel. I tell you, I could never. Honestly, with Australia, you don't run into as many of them as the thing is, you run into those creatures just about as often as you would in any other place. It's just the ones that you run into here are particularly nasty when they get you, and they're brave little bastards here as well. So, anyway. I've been talking for like 15 minutes straight. So yes, this is a good opportunity for me to show you guys my process. So I'm partway through editing it already, So you can see I've done a lot of chopping and editing, and we're at the 16-minute mark. Now, this is like the first, I think, hour. Nasty, aka you get bitten and you shrivel up to a husk. Honestly, yeah, sometimes. Yes, so as you can see, like, a large part of it is already done, because what I did for the last video is I kind of did like a cut of us sort of like making our way up the mountain until we died. And that covered the first 2 areas and then part of the third, which is where we're in and where I'm up to here. And so what I did with this one is I just did like, I kind of like skimmed through the first 2 sections, just found like the funniest moments and edited those. But now we're up to pretty much up to where we got to last time. Also, once I start editing, I might need to turn off the background music, but if I do ever need to get up, or if I'm just like trying to find stuff, I'll turn the music back on. But, yeah. So, where was I up to with this? Oh no.
Into the unknown.
Into the unknown.
Everyone starts screaming.
Hi. Hi.
Hello.
So you should be able to hear everything. Everything should be audible.
Why does no one emote at me?
So that is B.
Forgetting the
No.
buttons, that's
For those of you that haven't heard her on my streams before, that is B. You
Hi.
I'm emoting.
can hear it just fine.
Shit.
Brilliant.
Shit.
I think I might subtitle that one.
Hi.
I'm emoting.
No one gives a shit. They
Yeah,
just
I'll
regular-
subtitle that one though. That's funny to
Yeah,
subtitle.
Yeah.
All right. So this is the other part. So what I've got in here, in my sort of highlight video resources folder, is I've actually got a oh, that's not the wrong thing. That's not the right thing. Where we go? Do we have notes? There's notes. Yeah. Colored eats. There we go. So I've got a set of colors for each of the 3 people that I was streaming with when I was playing this game. So I just add a little text thing.
I'm
Hi.
emoting.
No one gives a shit.
So, alright, let me zoom in. Let me go back, let me go back, let me go back.
I'm
Hi.
There we go. So I usually find the start of when they start speaking. And then I go... And then, my preferred font is Symbola. I just think it looks nice. And then I've got this one for Hunter. So I do that, and then I grab the hex code from my note, which you won't be able to see my note when I pull it up. But you grab the hex code out, and I put it in. And then I grab the other hex code, and I put that one in here. And we do 12, outside only. Oh, goofed that up. There we go. He kind of sounds like he's coming out this hand side. This side kind of sounds like he's coming out of this side. So we'll put it over there.
emoting. I'm emoting.
And then I find there's the start of B talking, and so no one. And then I do the same thing for her colors, which I based off of her logo. So that's the sort of process I follow when I do our Symbola. There we go. do a little bit of rotation to give it some character. Oh no. Undo. There we go. And this, of course, more than just adding subtitles 8 times a week. Fucking hell. Yeah. So it was. I didn't do a lot of. I didn't do as much subtitling with my own stuff, but like, it's literally like finding the spot in the video, putting the thing in, sort of organizing everything, and like you haven't even gotten up to what I do when I'm doing cutting. So.
Reloading.
No one gives a shit.
Okay, and then the part that makes it easier is because I've already got Hunter's thing in here. I can just go.
Reloading.
No one gives a shit.
And then we have this.
Hi.
I'm reloading.
No one gives a shit.
There you go.
That one.
And so now I shove that back a little bit because that's gonna. And because that. The other thing I note is the giggling actually starts here. So what I typically do is I do that, and I drag it over.
No one gives
Watch
a
this.
shit.
And then that clip will cut there. And so the next thing I do is, so that was like the funny little clip there.
That one. That one.
I don't see nothing.
Okay, I'm struggling to hear my own voice here. Why am I mean, it's probably because I have the music on in the background. So yeah. There might be some points where I need to turn off the music. But whoa, this guy is a magician. Yeah, honestly, I'm not a magician. It's just, like, it's all simple words, but
No one gives a shit.
so there you go.
That one.
Ooh,
That one. Me.
I don't see nothing.
And I just kind of play it on 2 times speed until I find another clip.
I like this biome's music. It's nice.
Wish I could say the same about the environment itself.
If you use any auto stuff, so anything you do is like magic.
Yeah, I think that's what comes next.
Isn't like the brain I saw?
Me.
Me too. I have fooded.
Fit.
I fed myself.
Where are we going? Why are you going that way?
So
Like that.
Hold on. I'm getting a shelf.
So the reason why I'm skipping all this stuff is because all of this sort of progress up to this point was done in the last stream, and we died a little bit further ahead from this. So I'm basically finding the funny moments in between sort of progress points, and then from the point where we died onward, I'm going to do more active, like, showing what happened, how things happened, who died, who fell. Because I think there were some deaths in this second half of the, because this is the second half of the full stream that I recorded, because we played for about 4 hours, and each attempt took us about 2 hours. Is there a way you can mark those funny moments, or do you go through the entire stream? So in theory, there's a way that I could, which is basically I could set up some software that is able to, like, I can do like some shadow play kind of thing, where I just like clip the last 5 minutes before a funny moment and then just use those clips. In theory, the issue is whenever I have tried to run any sort of shadow play software while I'm streaming, it kills my computer. Like, I don't think my computer is able to run the stream and the shadow play, which is effectively constantly recording the last 5 minutes of your gameplay and saving it and then deleting it. And so I think that's how that works. Anyway, whatever system it uses, my computer cannot manage it at the same time as me streaming. So it's a bit of a struggle. But so for now, to answer your question, yes, I go through the entire stream. I record the entire thing. I go through the whole thing and I edit it down. because the other issue that I also face, even if I did successfully have a shadow play thing set up, I also am dreadful at remembering to actually trigger the shadow play, and remember to actually like clip things, because I'm just like sitting there enjoying and vibing and enjoying the moment, which is why this process takes me so long. I'm going through 4 hours of content at a time trying to find funny moments when it's just sometimes not there. But with the Twitch channel kind of like taking off and improving and growing, that gives me the opportunity to have clips that people take at the stream, which I'm planning on eventually turning into like a highlights compilation of all the clips that people have taken that I found particularly funny, editing those together into one video and then posting that as well. Which will be another way I can do content like this as well going into the future. Is if you want to see more content like this and you want to make it come out a little bit quicker, clip moments that you find funny on the Twitch channel. I would very, very much appreciate that. All right, so let's keep going.
Ow! I smacked my teeth off of a rock. Yeah, I got the shell fungus. I traded my teeth for the shell fungus.
And it was well weathered.
Thank you. I heard first.
Focus rising.
These are.
We're still breathing.
Don't go down there. That's good.
Oh.
All the way around the corner. Oh, wait, the cure all cures food as well? I thought it was just health.
Wait, for real?
Yeah, the cure all just gets
It
rid of
does
everything.
cure
It cures everything except for, like, weight.
Oh,
Good soup.
I'm in a hole. I'm behind a tree. Hi. Hi.
Just me trying to chase a freaking berry.
You jump in. Stop jumping it.
I grabbed it. I dropped myself off the tree so I could grab it.
Okay, I got the winter berry, but I'm gonna need somebody to take it from me, otherwise I'm just gonna drop it again.
Oh, I threw it at me.
I'm not genuinely asking, I know you can just drop things. How do you cure weights? Oh, toss it off your head.
I got it.
Some food would be nice.
Hey, calm down. I've got some.
Listen.
They made World of Warcraft.
No.
Wait, Greg, do you have any place in your backpack?
No, I do not.
It's a dumb joke, and I'm probably not going to include it in the cut, but Blizzard, they made World of Warcraft. Oh no! It's a pretty funny exchange.
Yeah. Any pockets?
No.
That's very sad. Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure you can jump over here with any one. Okay.
Yay.
Hey, where did you guys go?
What do you mean?
I'm good for you, but my hand's full. Come here.
Okay.
I climbed the tree up.
There you go.
Okay, I think I remember where we are now and where we need to go. Oh shit.
Oh wait, yeah, the wood died down.
See, it's a lot of this.
Are we gonna try to go into the same cave as last time or a new one?
It's a lot of me listening to my own voice.
I would like a different cave.
I think you would prefer a different cave.
Literally died in that cave.
I also died in that cave.
Alright. Yeah, but we all died in that cave, let's be honest.
That is the cave of death.
Alright,
Yep.
is there anything that way, Kaz, or do we have to go into the cave of death? Okay.
Alright guys, I'm back with another spelunking video. Today we're going to be exploring Satan's anus.
Okay, I feel like I have to hold on.
How do we...
Maybe
Let's be honest.
I also died in that cave.
Hold on. I have to include that bit.
Okay, I think I remember where we are now and where we need to go.
Okay, I feel like I need to include that. That is amazing.
there you go.
All right. So this is the way I do the clipping, the cutting. So it's basically you go over here, you snip out the part, boom. I'm not sure how much that shaved off, but it shaved off quite a bit. So now, instead of going onto that whole clip,
I'm
Hi.
emoting.
No one gives a shit.
Mean.
Okay, I think I remember where we are now and where we need to go.
and there you go.
Oh shit.
Where we are now, where we need to go.
I remember where we are now and where we need to go.
So that's the sort of like the context quote for why what the cut is about.
I'm gonna wait here until the blizzard dies down.
Are we gonna try to go into the same cave as last time or a new one?
Actually, we'll do that clip. Actually, we'll include that first one, that first clip for context.
Okay, I think I remember where we are now and where we need to go.
Actually, no, we'll do this one just to save a whole little time. You'd be surprised how much if you just like if you You typically, whenever you do a smash cut like that, I've noticed that if you provide context for the scene, the reason why you did, like, basically if you do a big smash cut from one section to another and you're in a completely different area, the context I can rely on is the fact that people watching this video have probably already seen the first one or are going to see the first one, so they know sort of the pathway that we followed to get up to the point that we were, which was like right where we were going to do the ascension. And so me asking the question, oh, are we going to use the same cave, makes sense in context. So I don't need that first clip basically saying like, oh, I know where we are, because we're already there. They can see that we're there. And I'm relying on the context that they've seen the first video. So that makes this clip make more sense.
Are we gonna try to go into the same cave as last time or a new one?
There you go.
I would like a different.
And then we cut out that white space in between the two comments. And that's another thing. You'd be surprised how much time a video you can save for a video by just snipping out white space between moments in a conversation. Especially with a game that has a chat delay or anything like that. I don't know if Peak has a chat delay, but it sometimes feels like it does. So that's another cool thing about editing that I picked up.
I would like a different cave.
I too would prefer a different cave.
Literally died in that cave.
I also died in that cave.
Alright. Yeah, but we all...
And then once again, save up some white space.
In that cave.
So you snip the white space there. Go over.
Yeah, but we all died. Yeah, but...
And you snip the white space there. You get rid of it. And here's what the full
gives a
clip
shit.
sort of looks like.
Mean.
Are we gonna try to go into the same cave as last time or a new one?
I would like a different cave.
I too would prefer a different cave.
Literally died in that cave.
I also died in that cave.
Yeah, but we all died in that cave, let's be honest.
That is the cave of death.
Alright, is
Yep.
there anything that way, Kaz, or do we have...
Of death.
And you snip it there. And then we find that funny quote by
Anything that way, Kaz, or do we
Hunter.
have to go into the cave of death? Okay.
Alright guys, I'm back with...
There we go.
Okay.
There we go. And we snip it there. Chop out that little bit. And then here's our finalized sort of clip.
Are we gonna try to go into the same cave as last time or a new one?
I would like a different cave.
I too would prefer a different cave.
Literally died in that cave.
I also died in that cave.
Yeah, but we all died in that cave, let's be honest.
That is the cave of death. Alright guys, I'm back with another spelunking video. Today we're going to be exploring Satan's anus.
So you're...
So how do we get over there?
So that's worth it. Like, all of that lead up is worth it for that clip at the end.
Anus.
And then you shave off the bit at the end.
So you're...
So how do we get over
In all fairness, like I listened to, I hang out with Hubris or Hunter. Hubris is the username. Hunter is his actual name. I hang out with him so frequently that I'm just used to him dropping out of pocket lines like that. And so like I had no reaction because I was focused on something else at the time. But I'm just used to him dropping shit like that constantly.
Spelunking video. Today we're going to be exploring Satan's anus.
So you're...
So how do we get over there?
You sometimes burst out laughing when you edit and you find shit like this. I mean, yeah, you just saw it happen. Like, you just saw it happen before when I was talking about, when I was sort of like listening to that. Like, I wasn't gonna include that clip about me, about us all dying in the one cave until the Hunter dropped that line. And so I just start, I just find shit and I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, I will have no reaction on the stream itself. But then when I'm sitting here reacting to it later, I am fucking dying, and that's how I know. But that's how I know what to include. Even if I don't have a good reaction, if it's still a good, funny moment, I still want to include it in the video.
Hi.
Hello, B.
Hello.
Is that a good or a bad spot, Kaz? Okay. Should we follow you?
How do we get over to where you're at?
I see him.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, the really unfortunate part about this first stream, and I'm not sure if it carried through into the subsequent streams, is Kaz was really, really quiet, and B was really, really loud. And that's because I predominantly realized the UI in the pause menu for Peak is not very friendly to controllers. Now, I was playing this game on controller. The issue is, when you would go into the menu, it would sometimes jump you up to the volume settings for each individual player. And I think at some point in the stream, I turned B up and had turned Kaz down. I think later on in the stream, I either realized that or I realized it in the next stream that I did it. But the really unfortunate part is, like, for a lot of Kaz's lines that are really funny, I actually am forced to subtitle them because nobody can hear what he's saying otherwise. And I've actually included clips where I actually snip out the part of the clip where it's just him talking, and I'll turn up the audio on that because I don't know what I did to the sound settings when I was going through the menus and checking controls and everything, but I really screwed it up when I was doing the recording. And because I was recording in-game audio, there was no way for me to be able to fix the audio levels. It was really unfortunate. So you'll probably notice a few parts where I will sometimes I'll just clip part of what people say, or like the funny parts of what people say, and sometimes I won't subtitle them at all. But you'll notice both in the previous video and this one, most of what Kaz says is getting subtitled. It's really unfortunate.
Yeah, I find that out. Okay.
Like, we could still hear him when we were playing, but I've noticed that in the recording it just can barely hear him.
You wanna help me up?
Hold on. Hold on, bouncing.
Me too. I'm gonna wait till the blitz dies down.
I'm Ruffy.
Wow, you gotta tree up your house right now.
Exactly what I wanted.
Wait, what did I say there?
Oh, where was I?
Wow, you gotta tree up your ass right now.
That's exactly where I wanted it. Oh, Jesus! For record, that is not where I want trees.
Live. Fight, yeah.
Thank you.
Hey guys.
Hello.
Oh, there's more. I can use them.
See, that's the other part. Is for that tree clip to be for that tree clip to be funny, I'd have to show us sort of getting onto the tree. I'd have to show the whole. Well, I wouldn't have to necessarily, but I basically I would at the very least have to show me and Hubris climbing up the tree, just to include that one line about the tree, and that's gonna add a good 30 seconds onto the runtime, which doesn't sound like much, but when your goal is to make your video like 30 minutes or less, that's a pretty significant margin of what you're having to work with. Like, I think I cut down the first half of the stream as much as I reasonably could without cutting out either important progress or important, like, particularly funny moments, and it was still almost an hour long. So that's the thing I struggle with, is there's little moments like that like seem funny to me in a vacuum. I have a lot of stuff left, so I'll be typing a lot, but I'll have this in the background. All good. I just enjoy sort of like providing context for why I do what I do and how I do what I do. If you were trying to activate like a bot for like a lurk mode, I don't actually have any stream bots in chat. I'm gonna figure out how to set one of those up at some point, but I don't currently have any. Yeah, I'm still like relatively new at this whole thing. I've only just become affiliated on Twitch, so yeah. But yeah, so like that little clips like that where I'll laugh in the moment, but that's gonna add 30 seconds for like it's kind of funny, but it's like, eh. So when I'm doing like big purge cuts like this, I don't tend to include moments like that.
Okay.
I just ran out the wall.
Oh, my bones.
Do you guys ever do the thing where you run out of wall and then it still counts as walking so you get to stand there again?
Sometimes yes, sometimes no. No!
Cool there.
Yeah, I know, I'm gonna be going for that.
Right there.
Does anyone have like regular bandages or anything or no?
I have nothing. I have empty.
B, stop going places.
What? What?
This was so for context there. Like B will just in this game in particular will just start walking, and she'll just disappear. And so like by the like this is like third hour in, I'm just at this point I'm just like B, stop moving. Okay, I think. Yep, yeah, I think I've got a path, guys.
You just gotta get up here and then there's a map. Wizard! Okay, go this way.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
hold on.
it's a lot of this.
Find that, yeah.
Why? It's not winter anymore.
Hold on, okay.
Toilet.
Because I could do it at 4 times speed, but I can't really hear what's being said. What the fuck? Why was I making goose noises? Fungus, so just be very careful.
Yeah. You should. I'm in. Thank you.
Okay.
Studying while having the stream in the background. Oh, so you've been hearing me scream.
I also don't tend to include a lot of those moments where it's like us talking to chat and making a joke, because what I would like to do in those moments is, I do include some of them, is I sort of like, you can sort of see it here, I take a screenshot of, I can gesture things with my mouse now, that's cool. You can sort of see, like, I've got the chat up here, and I'll tend to, like, take a screenshot of that, or I'll, like, take a snippet of it, copy it, and then basically paste another version of the same video above it, and then I'll, like, blow up that comment super big so that you can see what's being said in the chat and by who, and then I'll include the joke. But I very rarely include those jokes because they're really they can be very contextual at times. Like, they're usually like joke chains, or it'll be in response to an event. Typically, if it's in response to an event, I will include a chat joke. But if it's a joke between us and chat, or just us talking to chat, I'll typically snip it. Okay. Anyway, to finish the thought from before, I could play this all at 4 times speed and get through it twice as fast, but I can barely understand what we're saying at that speed. Times 2 speed still gets me through it fairly, like, quicker than I otherwise would. But it allows me to understand what's being said. It still does mean that it's going to take me at minimum like 2 to 3 hours to get through the editing process. So, oh, especially if you do that like a dumbass.
Oh,
Okay.
you just gotta get up here and then there's a path. Give it to me, I've got demons. Get up to where Kaz is.
Studying while having the stream in the background. Oh, so you've been hearing me scream.
There we go.
Okay. Yep, and then we get up to where Kaz is. And we
Very
made,
nice.
and we made progress. Okay. That apparently pulled up and nothing happened on my phone.
So yeah, we went last time. I think we went into the cave that I'm currently walking towards now, but we were going from the bottom up, which meant we had like no pathways forward. It was ridiculous.
That'll
I
make
think
it
it's
cold.
cold.
So we shouldn't touch it.
Do not touch it.
You should lick it.
Okay. I think this is the exact same fucking cave. Just further up.
Well, further up is good.
Oh, these are correct direction.
Oh, back here.
Yep, same fucking cave. Let's do this. Okay, now.
Where from here?
Yes, I get it.
Oh, right there.
There's a little ledgy.
But can we get anywhere? Hold on, check if we can get anywhere from there first.
I mean, it looks like you can go up to that next file.
Okay,
Let's
yeah,
go
okay,
there.
yeah.
Anyway,
Okay.
Doing a lot better this time around, aren't
We're all doing amazingly.
Okay, so here's where I do a little bit of contextual things. So, I've done a big skip. So at this point, I would have done a massive skip because none of it was really worth including, but we're now finally making progress from where we died last time. So what I'll typically do is I'll do a snip there. I cut, so we're currently at 1 hour, 23 minutes, and no, it's not, I think it's just 23. Yeah, it's 23 minutes. So then I take all this and I get rid of it, back down to 16. So that was 7 minutes of just us fumbling around with the mountainside that I just got rid of. So what I do next, to give context to that 7 minutes, is I throw in a little bit of text. And I do the typical set it to Symbola. Set that there. Set it to my colors that I don't need the hex codes for because I made them deliberately easy. And I do. We had found an alternate way up into a. We decided. So, and then I extend that out until the first time somebody speaks, so that when it cuts, you get, the end of this clip here.
Alright guys, I'm back with another spelunking video. Today we're going to be exploring Satan's anus.
We just had to try to, yep.
I'm doing a lot better this time around, aren't I?
We're all doing amazingly.
And then we cut it, and we keep going.
It's amazing how much better you can do after, like, one attempt.
Yeah.
Cold?
We'll include that. We'll include that little snippet there, the little exchange.
It's amazing.
We still cut out that little white space though, just to shave that little bit of time off. Those little bits can add up. They add up. That can add up to minutes being saved during editing, which doesn't sound like a lot, but when you're working with like 30 or less minutes during the process, it can save you quite a lot of time.
Doing amazingly.
It's amazing how much better you can do after, like, one attempt.
I hope this is fun to watch.
Yeah.
I really do hope this is fun to watch.
Like, one attempt.
Yeah. It's fucking windy.
Ow, 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 ow. Ow.
Okay, go for it. No, no.
Wait, what was that? What did Cass say there?
Ow.
Okay, go freeze to this. Go on, no. No, I don't.
Would be kind of embarrassing if you died because you got too chilly and then fell unconscious and just dropped all the way down.
Okay, you see it too here.
Oh, there's luggage here.
Okay, shell fungus.
Oh, there's a lollipop.
Oh, that's
There's
perfect.
a lollipop.
Hold on to that. That gives you like temporary infinite stamina.
I'm hungry.
That's very risky. You have a pitch on though, remember.
Nope, goodbye.
A what?
You're fine, you're fine, you're fine.
Where did Kaz go? He's
Oh my god, I need to include that.
hungry.
That's very. That gives you like temporary infinite stamina.
I'm hungry.
That's very risky. You have a pit on though, remember.
Nope, goodbye.
A what?
Nope, goodbye. Phew. Okay, I might include, hold on, let's go back a bit.
Okay, go freeze to this. Go on, no.
Ow, 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 ow.
It's fucking windy.
So we'll include that clip there. B.
It's fucking windy.
Ow, ow, ow,
Ow, ow, ow, ow.
yeah.
Ow.
I freeze to this? Do I not? No.
Okay, what? This is where I feel bad because I cannot hear what he's saying. Hold on.
Okay, do I freeze to this? Do I not?
Oh, I think I heard what I said. So, okay. So here's where I do this type of subtitling.
Okay, do I freeze to this? Do I not? No, I don't. No, I do I not?
Okay. So,
Okay, do I? Okay,
so I do that, and I use one of these two little here,
do I freeze to this?
and snip it there.
Do I not? No,
Then we drag it back to.
I not.
Okay. So then, what we do is we drag it across there. We set that all to Symbola. Then we find our codes again for Kaz. So that's Kaz, by the way, the person you're hearing talk there. He's not a streamer, but he does regularly play on stream with B and I when we do stream together. And we increase it to 12, outside only. And we do
Okay, do I freeze to this? Do I not? No, I don't.
oh, undo.
Okay, do I freeze to this? Do I not? No, I don't.
Oh, yeah. There we go.
Okay, do I freeze to this? Do I not? No, I don't.
Would be kind of embarrassing if...
And then, because I subtitled that, typically looks better if I subtitle the next bit too. So I'll go back and I'll find Hunter's little dialog box. And then do the same thing again. So I find out where his...
if you died because you got too chilly and then fell unconscious and just dropped all the way down.
And we cut it there. So that's where we drag this out to. So then we reset the position and the rotation angle. And then we do the same thing again. So
Would be kind of embarrassing if... Would be kind of embarrassing.
So you snip it there, so that's the first statement.
If you died because you got too...
Actually, we'll do...
Embarrassing if you died
If you died,
because you got too chilly and then... chilly... chilly... and then fell unconscious and just... fell unconscious and just dropped all the way down.
okay, then we do the same thing again. So, we go back and we listen to what he says.
Would be kind of embarrassing if you died
And here's where we have to do the formatting. And then, oh, yeah, the size as well. Gotta reset that, yeah.
be kind of embarrassing if you died. Would be kind of embarrassing if you died because you got too chilly and then fell unconscious and.
Oh, yep. So we got the ad break. Sorry for those that didn't know.
Would be kind of embarrassing if you died because you got too chilly and then fell unconscious and just dropped all. Just dropped the unconscious and. Would be kind of embarrassing if you died because you got too chilly and then fell unconscious and just.
There we go.
Would be kind of embarrassing if you died because you got too chilly and then fell unconscious and just dropped all the way down. Would be kind of embarrassing if you died.
Now here's where we go where we gotta find the right timing. So.
Would be kind of embarrassing if you died. Would be kind of embarrassing if you died because you got too chilly and then fell unconscious and just dropped all the way down.
And I think what's missing is a little bit of flavoring. So, why is this feeling too large? It's because it is.
Would be kind of embarrassing if you died because you got too chilly and then fell unconscious.
So. There we go.
Okay, do I freeze to this? Do I not? No, I don't.
Would be kind of embarrassing if you died because you got too chilly and then fell unconscious.
Okay,
and
I
just
think I
dropped.
figured out what the problem is here. So I just shunt that way a bit. Sometimes the problem is not leaving enough dead air.
Okay, do I freeze to this? Do I not? No, I don't.
Would be kind of embarrassing if you died.
There you go,
because
and that's
got
much
too
better.
Chilly and then fell unconscious and just dropped all the way down.
Okay, you see it too here.
Oh, there's luggage here.
All the way down.
Okay. And then to round off the joke,
Oh, there's luggage here.
Okay, shot fungus. Oh, that's perfect. Hold on to that. That gives you like temporary infinite stamina.
I'm hungry.
That's very risky.
okay. Then to round off the joke, we've got.
Okay, do I freeze to this? Do I not? No, I don't.
Would be kind of embarrassing if you died because you got too chilly and then fell unconscious and just dropped all the way down.
That's very risky. You have a pit on though, remember.
Nope. Goodbye.
A what?
Oh, you're fine. You're.
Hold on. Undo the snip there.
It's enough area and stamina.
There we go. Set that to Symbola. We set this to my colors. Because anytime there's like subtitling outside of the actual typical stream stuff itself, I put it into my colors. So here we go. And here you
Way
go.
down.
I'm hungry.
That's very risky. You have a pit on though, remember.
Nope. Goodbye.
A what?
Oh, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine.
Where did Kaz go?
Oh,
He's down
Kaz is
the
dead.
hallway.
Kaz is dead.
Is that
Well, shit.
Oh, Kaz is
down.
dead. Kaz is dead. That's an amazing death, though. That is an amazing death. That is awesome. Kaz is dead.
Well, shit.
There's a hot spring, guys.
Okay.
Oh shit! 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 Shit!
I need to like not carry anything.
Oh no.
What'd you do that for?
Oh no.
Well, shit.
Kaz is
Down.
dead. Kaz is dead.
Well, shit.
Yeah.
There's a hot spring, guys.
Okay.
Oh shit!
So now we
shit, shit, shit.
do the next round of cutting and editing and all that stuff.
Oh no.
What'd you do that for?
Oh no.
I could be.
This should be covered. We're sheltered from the wind.
I'm frozen.
Oh. Oh.
That lollipop is dead for you.
Oh, my cannon fell.
Okay, I need to use this. I suppose I'm carrying on. I think they're both fucking dead. I'm alive. Oh, you're alive? Oh my god. Oh shit. How'd you make that jump, guys?
I just jumped for it, but that ledge is a bit not there. There you go. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
You didn't pick me
there
up.
looks like a ledge up there, but it's not.
You didn't pick me up.
How were we supposed to do that?
Oh god. Ow. Okay.
Okay, I feel like I need to find. So here's the next part about what I find fun of doing these streams and kind of the experimental part of this. So, what I also do is, so we'll find where B slipped off. Let's find where that happened. Oh, you're alive? Oh my god. Should be.
I need to.
Oh no.
I
If you
thought
stand.
I could be.
Okay. This should be covered. We're sheltered from the wind. I
I'm
might pass out.
frozen.
Wind. I
I'm
might pass out.
frozen.
Okay, so right there, we're gonna mark it. It's the start of the death. And so, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go. Oh, damn it! Did it get rid of the? Oh no! Oh no! My DaVinci Resolve just crashed. Oh, please tell me I didn't lose that. Please tell me I didn't lose that work. I've never had DaVinci Resolve crash on me like that before. Oh, thank God. Okay, it's saved. It auto-saved. Oh, I was about to have a heart attack. I was about to have a crash out like live on stream. That would have been really embarrassing. Okay, hold on. Let me get this back up. Come on. There we go. Oh, that would have been super embarrassing. I've never had DaVinci Resolve crash on me like that before. Okay, so you guys aren't going to see this, but I'm basically going to be skipping ahead on B's stream in the background, and I'm just going to be grabbing a clip from that, which is basically going to be her falling off the cliff there. So you might be able to hear her stream on her end. Let me fix up the playback quality. And then we're going to pull up the capture. And we're going to be very quiet for the next little bit because it shouldn't pick up on my microphone, but yeah, I'm going to capture her stuff. So. Oh no.
What'd you do that for?
Oh no. Oh no.
I thought
Okay, you stand-
I could be.
Okay. This should be covered. We're sheltered
I'm
from the wind.
frozen.
I might pass out.
I'm frozen.
It's gonna be very
I
loud.
passed
Sorry.
out.
It's gonna be
I
very
passed
loud.
out.
Oh. Oh.
That lollipop is death to you.
Oh, my cannon fell.
Okay, I need to.
Guys, I passed out.
Oh, she is so loud. Okay, I need to fix this. hold on. We're gonna start this clip a little bit earlier. Why is she so loud in her own video? Jesus. Why is she so loud? I think she overtuned her. She must have overtuned her mic.
Down so far away. Hey.
Oh no.
What did you do that for?
Oh no. Oh no.
Okay, do you stand? Okay.
Here we go.
This should be covered. We're sheltered.
I'm
from the wind.
frozen.
I might pass out.
I'm frozen. I passed out. I passed out.
Oh.
That way.
Oh.
The funny part about this whole stream is she thought that she could
Oh,
hear.
my
She
cannon
could.
fell.
That we could hear her when after she passed out.
Okay, I need to.
Guys, I passed out. I fell. I fell. Nobody picked me up.
Oh. Oh.
Hubris?
Alright, both fucking dead.
Someone?
Oh shit. How did you make that jump, Kaz?
Ow. Lonely. I am so lonely.
This is such a perfect clip.
Okay.
You didn't
Okay,
pick
see?
me up.
It looks like the ledge
You-
there, but it's
I.
You didn't pick me up.
How were we supposed to do that?
Oh god. Ow. Okay.
How do I make
Shit.
this jump?
You kind of have to like get a running start and jump for like a lower part
Okay.
of it. You want to jump onto this
Oh.
spire. You want to jump onto this.
So at that point, we can exit that. And then I pull up this little folder here where the video should have. I didn't pull it up. Don't have it pulled up. See my captures. There we go. Go to the folder. Okay. So now we have the folder pulled up over here. Over the top of the stream. And we're going to. So what we're going to do is we are first going to go to our media tab and we're going to add in this video right here that we took of B's side of things. And then what we're going to do is, now that we have that, and I've got that marked, we're going to find the last time I did this, which I think would have been over here. Yeah. So I think, yeah, that's where I had the border. So we're going to copy that. I'm going to go back to our marker. Okay. Okay.
Sheltered from the wind. I
I'm
might pass out.
frozen.
Okay, and then and we're going to be trying to line up the point where she says I'm frozen there with the video that I recorded. So, and then so we're going to take this and we're going to put it in here. We're going to mute my track. We're just going to get B speaking.
Should be covered. We're sheltered from
I'm
the wind.
frozen.
Okay, there it is. So where she starts saying I'm frozen right here. But she starts saying it, where does she exactly does she start saying it? I hope I had one muted. Right there. That's the start. So we grab this. Oh, and we don't break it.
The wind. I
I'm
might pass out.
frozen. I'm frozen.
Yep. So now those are linked. They're matched up. So what I do now. Wait, was that the first instance? Oh. Hold the phone. I might need to. Okay. And then I'm going to do delete selected. So that brings the clip length down. I'm going to go back to where the marker is. And we're going to drag this over. And it should still be pretty synced up. So.
I'm frozen. I'm frozen. I'm frozen. I passed out. I passed out.
Oh, okay, no. Hold on. Gotta undo and undo and undo, undo, undo. So I think I missed the first part where she said it the first time. Yeah, I did. Shit. Okay.
This should be covered. We're sheltered.
I'm frozen.
There it is. Okay. So we take
I'm
that and we snip it like there-ish to give me some time to work with the video. We snip it there and we delete selected. And now we go back to our marker. We drag it back. There we go.
I'm frozen.
Yep, back to our marker. It should be linked up now.
From the wind, I
I'm
might pass out.
frozen. I'm frozen. I passed out.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna drag this one out a little bit.
Should be covered. We're sheltered.
So let me do that. And then, how did I do it the last time? We're going to go back over here. We're going to have a look at my video section. Effects, Gaussian blur. Yes, and I just applied it to the end of the transition phase of the effect. So, we'll go back over here. And then we will snip my clip there and go to the other end of the clip. And we will just drag that out to the end there as well. Okay. Now here's where it gets interesting. So, what I typically do is we're just going to increase that by just a little bit. Use some audio transitions. We do a did I snip the end bit? I did not, because I don't want to have to fix this later. We're going to snip it again over here. Okay, and now that we've done that, we can do a crossfade where I turn this down to 0, because I won't need any of my audio for this part, because I'll have B's audio to go off for this clip. And then I do a crossfade. I do a crossfade. Oh wait, oh no, undo. Hold on, I'm just gonna undo all the snippage. Okay. I actually want to snip it here. Nope. It's not where I wanted to snip that. God damn it. Okay, we snip it here. Then we go to the other end. And we snip this one here. Extend that one out to there. And then we drop my audio down to nothing. And now it should let me apply the crossfades. There we go. And we go to the other end. And we apply the crossfades there as well. Yes, we apply the crossfades there as well. No, crossfade. Fine. Don't know why it's not letting me. Come on, let me do it. Move this out of the way. Why is it? Oh, come on. It only does it sometimes. Because you can see, let me do it over here, fine. I want to let me do it over here. Why are you being annoying? Is it because it not? Hold on, is this not like perfectly lined up? Let me just. Oh, it's because it's the end of the clip. There's nothing to crossfade it with. Right. Okay. I understand that. Okay, that's fine. We'll do that. We'll do the end bit later. So, what you should be able to see. Oh, and I need to do one other thing. For her video, where was it? Zoom 8.2. Let me just do this. 8.2 or 0.82. Let me just get this written down. And then X4. Let's see if this, because it should be the same as it was back over here, which is sitting very snugly in the thing. So we'll click on U, and we'll do 0.84 and X4. Okay, I'm not surprised it's a little bit different, just because I okay, now that should be the same. That should be all lined up now the same way it was over here. Yeah, nice. So, what we're going to do from here is now we go to my section, and how we get that nice little blur effect is we as that fades in, I want mine to How did I goof this? What did I do differently over here? Huh? Oh, that's how I did it. I think where's the Gaussian blur? There it is. So I apply a Gaussian blur effect to mine, and then I do was it a cross dissolve? Yeah. What did I use over there? Yeah, cross dissolve. So we go back over here, and we apply another cross dissolve. We go back over here, cross dissolve. And then we go back over here, and we apply a cross dissolve at the start and end of that too. And then cross dissolve over. Well, I know why you're being a pain, so I can just fix you up in a minute. Actually, where's the latest point of this clip that I want to include?
Oh god. Ow. Okay.
You didn't
Okay,
pick
see?
me up.
It looks like the ledge
You-
is there, but it's
You didn't pick me up. You didn't
Okay,
pick
see?
me up.
It looks like the ledge
You-
is there, but it's
You didn't pick me up.
How were we supposed to do that?
Oh god. Ow.
How were we supposed to do that?
Oh god. Ow.
Supposed to do that?
Oh god. Ow.
I think that'll be a good point right there to swap over. So if I take all of that and just get rid of it, Now, it should let me do all my dissolves and crossfades without giving me any headache.
But I could be.
Okay. This should be covered. We're sheltered.
I'm
from the
frozen.
I might pass out.
I'm frozen. I passed out. I passed out.
Oh. Oh.
That lollipop is death to you.
Oh, my cannon fell.
Okay, then we snip it there. And we just do the same thing again. So we go through
Okay.
until she actually falls.
Okay, I need to.
Guys,
Did that bork? Did that bork?
I passed out.
Okay, I need to.
Guys, I passed out.
Okay, I need to.
Guys, I passed
Oh,
out.
it
I
did
fell.
bork.
I
It did
fell.
bork. Hold on. I goofed. I goofed. Hold on. Got all that selected. Okay, there we go. That's how we don't goof.
I passed out.
So that, and this is what it looks like in the end.
This should be.
Oh, did that? Oh, that lost its cross dissolve. There we go.
Okay. This should be covered. We're sheltered.
I'm
from the
frozen.
Okay.
This should be.
Okay. And then what we might actually do
Cover. This should be covered. We're. This should be covered.
okay.
This.
So then what we do, because I start talking and it's desynced, we get rid of this, and then there's a hotkey that I can't remember. Okay, it is Control Y. Nope, Control. What was the other one? Alt Y. There we go. So we bring no. That should have selected everything. So we move it all back here. Yep, that's moved everything. And then we reapply our cross dissolves and our cross fades.
This should be covered. We're sheltered.
I'm
from the
frozen.
I might pass out.
I'm frozen. I passed out. I passed out.
Okay, I need to.
Guys, I passed out. I fell. I fell. Nobody picked me up.
So we watch her impact the ground aggressively.
Picked me up.
And we snip after that. We find the next part.
Hubris? Someone?
Oh shit. How did you make that jump, guys?
Ow. Lonely.
Then we do there. And then we do the. So that's all selected, and we go boop.
Hubris?
Alright, both fucking dead.
So B, the funnier part about this, what makes this so funny, is B at this point was still under the impression that everybody could hear her after she had passed out in this game, when we could not. And so it was hilarious just seeing her try to basically, like in retrospect, just knowing that she was getting livid pissed at us. It's awesome.
fucking dead.
Someone?
So it's
Hubris?
Alright, both fucking dead.
Someone?
we were all doing so well, and then we just
Oh shit.
get destroyed.
How did you make that jump, Kaz?
Ow. Lone.
And then we cut to there.
Someone? Lonely. I am so lonely.
Yeah.
Okay.
You didn't
Okay,
pick
see?
me up.
It looks like the ledge
You-
there, but it's
I.
not.
You didn't pick me up.
How were we supposed to do that?
Oh god. You want to jump onto this spire and then drop down onto this one from that spire.
How much stamina does he have? He doesn't.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I missed.
You know, those big lollipops on my floor.
There's capybaras!
I'm gonna drop down strategically.
Onto this spire and then drop down onto this one from that spire.
How much stamina does he have? He doesn't.
And to give us, so that's our little like exit clip from the bee thing. Otherwise, I wouldn't include it.
I missed.
You know, those big lollipops on my floor.
There's capybaras!
You know,
Sick.
And we cut.
He doesn't.
I missed.
you know, those big lollipops on my floor.
There's capybaras!
I'm gonna drop down strategically.
Okay, you
I
chill
found the
with
capybaras. I'm chilling with the capybaras.
on my floor.
There's capybaras!
I might do a joke about this later. I can't really. I don't want to do it right now because I can't really think of a good way to do it. But
Capybaras!
I'm gonna drop down.
okay. Then we cut that there.
You
I
chill
found the
with
capybaras. I'm chilling with the capybaras.
Okay, yeah, go.
And we snip that there. Shaves off that little bit.
Okay, you
I
chill
found the
with
capybaras. I'm chilling with the capybaras.
Then we cut that bit there.
Big gremlin enjoying the hot spring with the fucking capybaras with the big lollipop, you bitch!
I'm sorry!
Okay, that's an amazing clip there.
I'll look like
Just bee being salty at me. There's definitely gonna be a joke here that I make about just like how calm I am while everyone else is dying.
There's capybaras!
Okay, you
I
chill
found the
with
capybaras. I'm chilling with the capybaras.
look at gremlin enjoying the hot spring with the fucking capybaras with the big lollipop, you bitch!
I'm sorry!
That's a good clip. I like that.
All you had to do was pick me up.
Yeah, once you said I had a pistol, I'm like, wait, what?
All you had to do was pick
Hey!
I also have another idea.
all you had to do.
Oh! Oh no. There we go.
All you had to do was pick me up.
And I think I'll do like a marker here later. Sped up clip of. So whenever I don't want to, or like I think it's gonna take too long to work on a certain edit, I'll just make a note of it using these little markers. Very, very useful, and I cycle back to it later. It's always very good.
Yeah, once you like once you said I had. Yeah, once you.
So we snip it there, and that's where we do our next big cut.
Once you said I had a history, I'm like, wait, what? I'm guessing it wasn't my background.
Okay, I'm gonna. Wait! Hubris, I have an idea!
Huh.
Hubris, live, I have an idea! Just live!
Hubris has popped out.
I forgot I had the beam. Is he alive? I'm gonna guess based.
He's alive.
I'm gonna guess based on the
No,
trajectory of
not.
the ghost, but yeah, Hubris is dead.
I fell extremely far and hit.
Is he alive? I'm gonna guess. Okay, I'm gonna. Wait! Hubris, I have an idea!
I'm guessing it wasn't my
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Okay. So then, okay, I'm gonna. Wait! Hubris, I have an idea!
Huh.
Then we cut that part out there. Hubris! I might get the music back going again, because a lot of the next little bits is just going to be me cutting, so. Hubris! Live and I have an idea! Just live!
Hubris has passed out. Passed out.
I forgot I had the beam. There we go. Cutting little bits and pieces there. I forgot I had the beam. I forgot I had the beam. There we go. And then it becomes a lot of this. Is he alive? Is he alive? Okay, and here's where I can do a funny joke. So then on the frame where her ghost starts, we'll cut it. I'm gonna guess based.
Barely alive.
I'm gonna guess based.
Barely.
Okay. We cut it there. Here's where I can. Is the music stopped? I'm not dropping frames, am I? No, it's just really struggling to play this next bit of the music. There we go. So, we're going to do a funky little edit here. Where? Okay. I'm gonna guess based.
Barely alive.
I'm gonna say.
And then we'll grab one of her subtitles from before. Yeah, there we go. Nailed it. And then we paste it here. And then
I'm gonna guess.
Okay. And that's where we're going to do a little bit of keyframing here as well. So we're going to position here. Okay. I'm gonna guess based.
Barely alive.
I'm gonna guess based on the
No,
trajectory
I'm
of our
not.
ghost that Hubris is dead.
I fell extremely far and then hit the ground very hard and then fell even further and my head
Oh,
got
you can
lodged
just
in a
use
hole.
Jesus, that is so
I am sad.
Yeah, it'll keep
We
you
believe in
warm
you.
from the ice.
Yeah, that's what I'm.
Fell even further and my
Oh,
head got
you can
lodged
just
in a
use
hole.
Okay. Do a little bit more cutting.
Yeah, I'm gonna use.
I am sad. I am. I am sad.
Yeah, it'll keep
We
you
believe in
warm
you.
from the ice.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna use this.
Hubris was no longer compatible with life.
Hold on.
Yeah, my hubris was lodged in a hole. I am sad.
Okay. I'm going to do another cut there. Let me skip ahead.
Yeah, it'll
We
keep you
believe in
warm
you.
from the ice.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna use this.
Hubris was no longer compatible with life.
Hold on.
Yeah, my hubris was really what got me because I was like, I'll just walk across this, and then I got into an extremely exposed position and then fell unconscious and fell my death.
Okay, I'm gonna take. Oh god. Fuck. Okay. I'm
Is
gonna
it a
take.
bean?
I'll be back.
Gremlin, were you supposed to drop a bean to your right? On top of the tree?
I was told the magic bean.
Are you
It's
ready
right behind Gremlin.
Oh no, I'm gonna use it.
Beautiful.
I wanted to like not throw it to use it later on, but I suppose the game just didn't do
It's
that.
gone now.
Actually, no, I can use those.
You're so close, Grem.
I fucking did it again, guys!
You're so close, Grem.
And then... Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I did not want to open my sticky notes. Go away. This is like, I think this is like the second or third time that I managed to clutch a section of the climb. It was amazing.
I fucking did it again, boys!
I would like to say that the fault of my death this time wasn't entirely mine.
I just thought you were.
Oh, why is it?
I would like to say that the fault of my death this time wasn't entirely mine.
Well, include that line just in case I can do something, do
I would
something
like
funny
to
with it.
say that the fault of my death this time wasn't entirely mine.
I just thought you were
It was
gonna.
the weather.
Yeah, that was the weather.
Yes. If it weren't for the weather, I could have lived longer. Wasn't entirely mine.
I do love that excuse. If it weren't for this game mechanic designed to beat me, I would have lived.
Yeah, that was the weather.
Yes. If it weren't for the weather, I could have lived longer.
That was the weather.
Yes. If it weren't for the weather, I could have lived longer.
Okay. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do.
I am gathering so much shit.
This is some bullshit. bullshit.
I think they reduce your weight. Until some rude person jumps through them.
That was so dumb.
And pops them.
Yeah, I think it also makes you like
Oh.
fall slower too.
You like to fall.
Oh my god.
Regen.
The fucking clutch! Oh my god.
I was so proud of myself.
Love
I'm notoriously terrible
Oh my
at video
God.
games, so I was
Regen.
very
The
proud of
fucking
myself during
clutch.
all this.
Call me the king of clutch.
Jesus.
I mean, it's pretty easy to clutch when you find like 5 suitcases next to each other.
Look, shut up. Fucking clutch!
That's a pretty good joke by me. Oh no, didn't want to do that. Snip. Go over here. We snip over here.
I mean, it's pretty easy to clutch when you find like 5 suitcases next
It's a whole
to
lot of
each
this.
other.
This is what the editing is.
Shut up.
It's weirdly poetic music for what I'm doing right now in game. I might hold on. I might save this. Hold on. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna keep track of that.
I don't think we've had... I've had this exact same backpack since we started this run, and I'm so proud of myself.
Good job.
I love hearing the balloons bounce around as I'm running.
Yeah. You're so close. Okay, you're not shitting yourself. Calm down.
I did it again!
Yeah. You're so close. Close. Okay, you're not shitting yourself. Calm down.
I did it again!
I
Yay!
can't believe this.
I did it again!
Oh, that's amazing. I think it's the second time I did this. This run, which is why it was like, oh my god, what the fuck?
Wait, is Kaz back yet? Yeah. Okay, you're here. Okay. No, my balloon!
Oh, your balloon popped.
Return to life, my...
There we go.
Again! Return to life, my friends!
Yeah, boy.
Violently resuscitated.
I do like that. We just kind of get hurled back into our bodies.
I am starved.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, boy.
Violently resuscitated.
There we go.
Violently.
What is this music? God damn. This is a really good playlist of like really good video music. God damn.
Violently resuscitated. Violently resuscitated.
I do like that. We just kind of get hurled back into our bodies.
I am starving. Resuscitated.
I do like that. We just kind of get hurled back into our bodies.
I am starving.
Why are there so few marshmallows this time?
Starving.
I get hurled back into our bodies.
Okay. Probably cut that there and just skip out through all this because this is us just getting ready for the next section.
Okay, hold still. Viewers.
Where the fireplace?
Uh-oh, next is the volcano.
The caldera. Alright, we lost everything again, but... Alright, we lost everything again, but...
Uh-oh, next is the volcano.
There we go. We can cut back here.
Back into our bodies. Uh-oh, next is the volcano.
It's the caldera. It's the caldera. Alright, we lost everything again.
Okay. Now, one thing that I would just like to point out just a little bit is we started this stream with 16 minutes of content. I have been streaming for almost 2 hours, and I have managed to produce 4 minutes. Now, in all fairness, I'm pretty sure I have burned through far greater than that in terms of how much of the actual remaining time in the stream I used. But it takes me a long time. And this is just my personal editing style. I'm sure there are ways that I could improve or expedite the process of doing editing. But just think, like, that 2 hours, like, sure, a decent amount of it has been spent sort of with me, like, talking to you guys and sort of like more slowly explaining how I do things rather than just doing it. But, like, I would have been spending a similar amount of time working on the video from what you just saw in my actual, like, normal editing style. So it's interesting to see, to be able to, like, actually look at the numbers and see just how much time I do spend on these types of things. But yeah, it's a curious situation. Yeah, I think we'll keep going for a little bit longer. As I said, I wasn't really high energy for this stream, so I'm glad I did any of it at all. But I wanted to at least get a little bit more work done on the stream, or on the video during this stream, and take care of a few other small things. Once again, I don't know how much longer I'm going to keep streaming for. It's basically until I run out of steam for editing, obviously. But yeah, I want to at least come online, and I've managed to do for at least 2 hours, which is, that's good. Even if because I wasn't planning on streaming at all, so 2 hours is better than the nothing I would have been doing otherwise. So yeah, we'll go for a little bit longer, I think. So we'll keep the music going.
All right, we lost everything again, but
That's why I'm not grabbing anything.
all right, where did all the marshmallows go? Why were there only 2?
I'm not grabbing.
But
That's why I'm not grabbing anything.
all right, where did all the marshmallows go? Why are there only 2?
What's in my backpack?
Yeah, I put it there.
I think it's
Oh, yeah. I have 3 titans, by the way. Oh, God. Oh.
Okay, I gotta turn the music back off again, because I can barely hear what people are saying in the actual
gosh.
video.
Oh, God. Oh. Okay, over where I'm at's
fucking
good.
hell. I tried to slide down, but I was like a millimeter too far away from the rock, so I just hit the ground very hard.
I did too.
Oh my god, this is fucking awful.
Too far away from the rock, so I just hit the ground very hard.
I did too.
But,
That's why I'm not grabbing anything.
oh my god, this is fucking awful.
Oh,
Yeah,
the
this
flames
sucks.
are so loud.
Okay,
Worst part of volcano, it's loud.
oh god, floor
It
hurts.
is.
Floor hurts. Floor bad.
The floor is
Oh.
lava.
Oh, fuck. This was a bad decision.
Hi.
Is the lava rising?
This is fucked.
Oh no, lava going up and down, okay. Kaz? Did we fuck up? We might need to go back, guys.
Lava.
Okay.
The volcano, it's loud.
Oh god, floor
It
hurts.
is.
Floor hurts. Floor bad.
The floor is
Oh.
lava.
I'm getting lost in my own video.
Oh, fuck. This was a bad decision.
And then we skip ahead a little bit.
Hi.
Is the lava rising? Yeah, roll Is the lava rising?
This is fucked.
Oh no, lava going up and down, okay. Kaz? Lava going up and down, okay.
Alright, doing a little bit more.
Kaz? Did we fuck up? We might need to go back, guys.
Hi, guys. I already hate this.
Yeah, we gotta go back the other way. What'd you find? Egg. Egg? Egg.
Egg.
Egg. What'd you find? What'd you find? Yeah, we gotta go back the other way. What'd you find?
Egg.
Egg? What'd you
What
find?
is he saying? I can barely hear. I cannot hear what he's saying. Hold on.
Kaz? Did we fuck up? We might need to go back, guys.
Okay. So we'll cut that little snippet out there.
Kaz? Did we fuck up? We might need to go back, guys.
Hi, Kaz.
Then we go to over here.
What'd you find?
Egg.
Egg? Egg.
Egg.
Egg. Egg.
The egg.
Alright,
Oh no.
I'm up here.
Oh no, this egg.
Egg.
Egg. Egg.
Such a dumb fucking joke, but I love it. Egg.
Alright,
Oh no.
I'm up here.
Oh no, that rock is getting spicy. Well then.
So, when does that rock become less spicy?
Just wait. You know,
There we go.
I'm
Okay.
hating this even more than I thought I would. You know,
There we go.
That's a good little clip from Hubris there.
Egg.
you know,
There we go.
I'm
Okay.
hating this even more than I thought I would.
Yeah, I thought I wasn't a fan of the ice one, but this is just brutal.
How did you get over there, Kaz?
I burnt myself.
Oh, right. Okay.
That's why I said this is not good.
Well, the other way is
Okay, I
just
think
straight
we
up
might be able to
lava,
climb
so...
that spire.
Like, I would say that's good.
If we climb that spire and then we can leap from that to the arch.
Maybe?
This is just brutal.
How did you get over there, Kaz?
I burned myself.
Oh, right. Okay.
That's why I said this is not good.
Well, the other way is
Okay, I
just
think
straight
we
up
might be able to
lava,
climb
so...
that spire.
Like, I would say that's good.
If we climb that spire and then we can leap from that to the arch.
Maybe? Okay, we snip that there.
Well, you know, we could walk through lava.
It's not lava, it's... I just love how, like, resigned we all are at this point. Like, it's just like, oh, it's just fine, just walk through lava, it's great. It's great.
Well, you know, we could walk through lava.
It's not lava, it's just very, very hot rock. Very hot rock. Okay, yeah, you can go through and then come around the other side.
Okay, yeah, this is very doable. I thought the fire was ripped. Okay. Oh god, okay.
Oh my god. That was terrifying to watch.
Okay, yeah.
I hate that.
Oh, you have to get right up a minute. Okay. Okay, yeah, this is very doable. Okay.
There we go. That's also a very nice little clip there.
Walk through lava.
It's not lava, it's just very, very hot rock. Okay. Oh god, okay.
Oh my god. That was terrifying to watch.
Okay, yeah.
I hated
okay.
that.
Oh, you have to get like right up the top and aim to like, you want to grab onto this, but you're gonna take damage. Or you're gonna slide a lot, just get ready for that.
I'm gonna aim for that part. You wanna help me up, B, when you get there?
Hey Kaz, you're gonna take damage at the top. Okay, I didn't really watch them do it, so I'll just skip this whole part.
That was terrifying to watch.
Okay, yeah.
I hated that.
Because I didn't watch them do it, so we'll...
Oh, you have to get right up the top and aim to like, you want to grab onto this, but you're gonna take damage. Or you're gonna slide a lot and get ready for that.
Alright.
For that part. You wanna help me up, B, when you get there?
Hey guys, I just did the most quite possible, most terrifying thing ever.
Everybody get off her. It's over. It was half milk. So it's like. Hey guys. Hey. Yeah, we snip it there. We cut all that out. Hey guys, I just did the most, quite possibly the most terrifying thing ever.
Oh. Oh. Get over here, whatever that one. That one lights a fire too. Oh my gosh, everything on fire. That one lights a fire too.
Yeah, not to get over here or over that one. Not to get over here. You ready? You're on base.
Huh? Oh.
Yeah. Hey. Yeah, not to get over here or over that one. That one lights on fire too.
Oh, why is everything light on fire?
Oh wait, it's if this lights.
Is everything light on fire? It's a very not healthy cough I had at this time.
Lights next.
Okay.
You see like a little orange glow
Yeah,
spinning
so
around?
you guys will have to jump as far as you can, and then grab onto that rock, and you will basically slide all the way down, and then you want to get on the rocks beneath it.
Man,
Okay, yeah, I can see where we need to go.
yeah.
Where'd you go, Kaz? Kaz? Oh, Kaz, just wait. Let's just wait for my wait to watch them.
Yeah. I'm just jumping ahead. That one lights on fire too.
Oh, why is everything light on fire? If you slide, guys, if you slide down the rock, just jump onto the rocks below it. Oh, that is such a good clip. Oh my god. Oh my god, that is such an amazing clip.
Slide down the rock, just jump onto the rocks below it.
That is such a good clip. Hold on. I just go right back to when I first start talking. When I first finished talking. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna cut it here. Then it goes back to full screen me.
He missed the jump.
Okay. So what we're gonna do is this clip right here. How did I turn off snapping? There we go. I don't know how I managed to do that. So we're gonna zoom right in.
He
What the fuck? How did I... What the fuck did I do there? Okay, where's my... where's the button again? I forgot what that button was. Keyframes, there we go. see if I can do some editing. Okay. Let's see if I can make this. Okay, and I might just reset the zoom on this. Okay, that looks pretty good. Okay. We go zoom back out on B. Okay. And then we grab a little bit of text. Where's my text? There we go. Okay. And we get some Symbola. We get B's colors back up. Oh, come on. There we go. Really? Making me manually type shit in. Okay. And then what we're going to do is we do another joke here. Editing. Yes, we are doing video editing. And I'm making a funny. I'm sorry, I'm going to be very quiet while I'm doing this, but yeah. And then the opacity. Where's the opacity? Where is our opacity? Where's the opacity gone? Where's it gone? Oh, there it is. Of course I did that. goofed this. This is not good. Where's my keyframes? Come on, we're gonna select all of you. We're gonna reset all this too, because it turns out I can't do what I wanted to do. Okay. This is my first ever live stream for over 3 hours. I was playing Hades and surprisingly had a 6 viewer average. Nice! Good job! A 6 viewer average is really good, especially when you're first starting out. That's really good. Hades is a good game for streaming though. It's a very, very good game for it. Boop doop.
He missed the jump.
Yeah, he killed himself then. He didn't kill himself, did he?
He missed the jump.
We can cut that little chunk out there. Because I like this little bit here. So it's like...
He missed the jump.
Yeah, he killed himself then.
Are you alive?
I'm alive.
Okay. Alright, B. He missed the jump.
And then...
Okay, yep. Are you alive? Go.
And then we cut that part out. We do that.
Are you alive?
I'm alive.
Okay. Alright, B. Oh, B, you fucked it. Okay. Alright, B. Oh, B, you fucked it. B's dead.
Oh wait, where were you?
B. Okay. Alright, B. Oh, B, you fucked it.
Okay, I need to find B's perspective on that jump.
Okay. Alright, B. Yeah. Yeah, go.
Oh, okay. That's another clip from B's stream that we need to grab. Okay. I'm going to be recording B's screen again, so give me 1 sec. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Here we go.
I'm gonna try and land there because that's a little lower.
Okay.
It's probably gonna hurt like shit though. I might die.
He missed.
Oh god!
Completely. Are you dead?
Yeah. I died so soon.
Oh no!
B They landed straight in.
She's so cooked.
I'm cooked.
Yeah,
I want to see if there's a good reaction after she gets up.
only a little bit. I'm gonna eat a marshmallow and try to scale this arch.
Okay, yeah, you don't want to scale the arch. You just want to go around the arch to the other side. So where Kaz found the egg.
Alright.
Yes, babe. Yeah.
Hi.
You know the ghost shit. Oh, wait, now you know the ghost.
Hey, B!
How are people supposed to make that jump?
My entire goal was to get on the rocks below it by jumping and grabbing. Okay, here,
I
Britt, you want to
tried.
get over, basically get over to me now.
How was I supposed to make that jump?
I would recommend going on
Okay.
this rock here.
So that's what we need for that. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do what we did before. Where...
I'm alive.
Okay. Yeah, go.
I'm alive.
Okay. Alright, B. Oh, B. He. Yeah. Yeah, go.
I'm alive.
Okay, so we're gonna cut it there. And we're gonna pop in... Where's our little file for it? Here we go. So, our numbers are 0.82 zoom. And I think it was like 4 at the start, but then we needed to adjust it further. We'll get rid of the keyframes for now. Where is our B frame? There we go.
I died so soon. I'm cooked. Cooked. I'm
You snip that one there.
hi.
You know the ghost shit. Oh, wait, now you know the ghost.
Hey, B.
Hi.
We snip it there. Okay, then we shorten this one back up again.
B. Here, Britt, you want to get over.
Hi.
You know the ghost shit. Oh,
Hey,
wait,
hey.
yeah.
Hi.
You know the ghost shit. Oh, wait,
Hey,
now you know the ghost.
Hey, B. Okay, yeah, you don't want to scale.
How was I supposed to make
So where
that
Kaz
jump?
found the egg. B.
How are people supposed to make that jump?
How hurt are you?
How are people supposed to make that jump?
How hurt are you?
Okay. Then we can actually snip the rest of that out there as well. From there onward. So we don't need that. Delete, selected. There we go. I'm gonna have to sleep. I'm so tired. Hey, I'm glad you were able to come by and hang out while you could. Sorry for being distracted. I did sort of preempt that I was gonna be very focused on doing the editing for this stream. It was mostly just for people to hang out with me while I did something I was wanting to do anyway. But yes, thank you for coming and hanging out while you could, Intercode. It was good to see you again.
All right, Hugh.
Jump.
How hurt are you?
I died.
Okay. Arch, you just want to go around.
They landed straight in line.
Oh, fun.
Oh, you missed completely.
Like onto this rock to. Oh, B, you fucked it.
He mi-
We were trying to jump like onto this rock to then get over onto this rock, but I managed to do it a different way that didn't result in me taking all of my damage.
Okay. We snip it there. Oh, nope. Edit. Undo. We snip her clip there as well. And then we delete selected. And then we take all of this. Bring it back to the start over here.
Okay. Alright, B. Oh, B, you fucked it.
Oh, you missed completely.
Yeah.
B's dead.
Oh wait,
I died so soon. I'm
We were
cooked.
trying to jump like onto this rock to then get over onto this rock, but I managed to do it a different way that didn't result in me taking all of my.
Yeah.
B's dead.
Oh wait,
I died so soon. I'm
We were
cooked.
trying to jump.
How are people supposed to make that jump?
Bailey.
Oh, looks. How hurt are you? Killed the R.
Yeah, you okay?
Hey, V.
To make that. How are- People supposed to make that jump.
Okay, now we got it lined up.
How are people supposed to make that jump?
I.
Oh wait,
I died so soon. I'm
We were
cooked.
trying to jump like onto this rock to then get over onto.
Okay, so what we'll do next is we'll snip my clip here. We'll choose just any random like span of time that matches this span of time. This doesn't really matter. There's a method to my madness. Hold on. Okay, and then we do Alt-Y. We drag everything from here over a little bit. We get it linked back up, and then we go Alt-Y. Okay. Okay, so then I go to my clip with our effects. Gaussian blur, Gaussian blur, Gaussian blur. There we go.
I'm alive. I'm alive.
Okay.
Okay. Then we get our which one did I use? Cross dissolve. Yeah. Cross. And then our cross fades. Okay, we select those ones. Bring those up to, I think I set them to like 11 last time. And then we get our crossfades at the ends. Our cross dissolves at the ends. And then it should look something like this.
Are you alive?
I'm alive. I'm alive.
Okay.
Oh, you missed completely. Are you dead?
Yeah. I died so soon. I'm cooked.
Oh, did I
Hi.
shaved way more off that at the end than I wanted to. Hold on, that did not happen the way I wanted it to. I took some of that up off the end. That wasn't supposed to happen.
I died so soon. I'm cooked.
Okay, you just shave.
My entire.
Okay.
I died so soon. I'm cooked. Hi.
You know the ghost shit. Oh, wait, now you know the ghost.
How are people supposed to make that jump?
Oh no. Oh no, that is the rest of the video. Nice. Okay, just gonna slot you back in there. Another crossfade. Let me extend you out to the end. Okay, let's try this again.
I'm alive. I'm alive.
Okay.
Oh, you missed completely. Are you dead?
Yeah. I died so
I think she messed up
soon.
her in-game audio at some point.
Okay.
Or maybe she should turn the music off.
Are you dead?
Yeah. I died so soon. I'm cooked. Hi.
You know the ghost shit. Oh, wait, now you know the ghost.
How are people supposed to make that jump?
My entire goal was to get on the rocks below it by jumping and grabbing. Okay, here, Briss, you want to get over to, basically get over to me now.
That way?
How was I supposed to make that
I would
jump?
recommend going onto this rock here.
That way?
Jump up, right across
Alright.
the floor.
I'm just gonna. play,
Do it quickly, because
oh
that
shit,
rock is
I'm
about to
gonna
light
be
on fire.
You need to do it quickly, the rock's about to be on fire.
Oh, Kaz. Alright, you Briss, you good?
Yeah, I need to cool off.
He's
because
good.
I'm very burnt. I need minutes.
Oh, you're done?
Yeah. Like crispy.
Careful where you're standing here, Briss.
Yeah, I know. I'm just in a safe divot where I can fall unconscious and not just die suddenly.
You gonna fall unconscious?
I mean, I might theoretically, but.
You need to move.
Uh-oh.
You need to move.
Come on, Briss. Come on, come on, come on. Yes, 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 yes. Alright, how you doing?
This is rough. You know, actually, health-wise, I'm not terrible. I did eat my marshmallow. I'm mostly spicy.
Okay, come on. Alright, this is gonna be a little bit spicy as well.
Yeah, this is all kind of cuttable, outable.
You drop down to here, you jump across, over here.
You can rotate it now.
Yeah, breaking that is gonna be a bit rough here.
That needs food.
I'll go through, Kaz.
Like desperately.
Oh, do I have food? Oh, yeah, I got pen.
Oh! Kaz, do it to hubris. Kaz, do it to hubris. Do it to hubris,
Oh,
please.
oh, wait, hold on. I got.
No, don't feed him. Don't feed him.
Actually, maybe we should figure, actually.
Kaz, do it to hubris. It'll be so funny.
Okay, I'm gonna open the Pandora's lunchbox.
No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Ow, 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 ow. Oh. Okay.
Okay, I'm alive.
No, you're gonna live. You'll live. Help him. No! Get the egg! Get the egg!
You're your friend. Oh my god.
Get him too.
He's still technically alive.
Get him. I'll open the Pandora's lunchbox. Freaking health box.
No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Ow, 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 ow. Okay, I'm gonna open the Pandora's lunchbox.
No, don't worry about it. Don't worry.
I don't really need to include any of this, really.
Oh my god.
Alright, I'm just gonna. play,
Do it quickly, because that
shit,
rock is
I'm
about to
gonna
light
be
on fire. Okay, I'm gonna open the Pandora's lunchbox.
No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Ow, 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 ow. Oh. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm okay.
got it, let's
I'm
now.
alive.
No, you're gonna live. You'll live. Help him here. No!
No!
Get the egg! Get the egg!
You're your friend. Oh my god.
Priorities.
Get him too.
He's still
Get him
technically
too.
alive.
First, get the eggs.
Get him. I'll open the Pandora's lunchbox and maybe we can help him.
No, they both passed out.
Fuck!
They both passed out. Get him. Get them, Gremlin.
I don't know if I can.
The egg is cooked.
Oh god, no.
Feed them.
B, if I'm down there, I'm gonna die. Look at my health, B.
Wow. Not that bad. You've got all that extra health, the bonus health.
Yeah, but hold on. Let me open the Pandora's lunchbox. Maybe that'll have something in it that'll.
They don't have much
Ugh.
time.
I don't have the time either.
What do you mean you don't?
And here I am.
I can't. I have to go. I'm sorry, Hubris.
Wow.
Oh god, those.
Oh, wait.
Oh.
That's so dirty.
Well,
Never
here we
should have
are
paid
again.
for it.
Maybe that'll have something in it that'll.
They don't have much
Ugh.
time.
No, you're gonna. The egg!
Yeah, your friend. Oh my god.
Okay.
Get him too.
He's still technically alive.
Get him. I'll open the Pandora's lunchbox and maybe we can help him.
Okay.
They both are. No.
Oh, this is such a clusterfuck. I love it.
They both passed out.
Fuck!
They both passed out. Get him. Get them, Gremlin.
I don't know if I can.
And snip out all the like moments of me hesitating. Just for the sake of expediting this bit.
The egg is cooked.
Oh god, no.
Feed them.
B, if I'm down there, I'm gonna die. Look at my health, B.
Wow.
B, if I'm down there, I'm gonna die. Look at my health, B.
Wow. Not that bad. You've got all that extra health, the bonus health.
Yeah, but hold on. Let me open the Pandora's lunchbox. Maybe that'll have something in it that'll.
They don't have much
Ugh.
time.
I don't have the time either.
What do you mean you don't?
And here I am.
I can't. I have to go. I'm sorry, Hubris.
Oh.
Wow.
Don't worry, I don't.
That's so dirty.
Well,
Never
here
should
we
have
are
paid
again.
for it. Yeah, here we are.
Survivor.
Don't worry, they was gonna make me
I'm
eat
just
you.
sad about the egg.
No. Okay.
Don't worry, I saw 2 chickens walking around.
What a familiar.
The egg?
No.
Here.
Wow.
Don't worry, I don't.
That's so dirty.
Well,
never
here
shoot
we
at
are
people.
again.
Here we are.
Survivor.
Don't worry, they're just gonna make me
I'm
eat
just
you.
sad about the egg.
No.
Just sad about the egg.
Okay.
Don't worry, I saw 2 chickens walking around.
What a familiar sight. 3 souls. What a middle.
This happened it's the third time in a row that this happened. There's a trend
What
here.
a familiar sight. 3 souls surrounding the one survivor.
I'm sorry.
Did he
Okay.
survive?
I'm sorry.
You
We're
deserve
all
survivor's
relying on you.
guilt.
Ow, 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 ow.
You deserve
You deserve
survivor's
survivor's
guilt.
guilt.
B just being the evil ghost bullying me.
Ow, 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 ow.
Save us.
My toes.
Deliver us.
Oh, trail mix, thank God.
I wish I could eat.
Shut up, B.
I wish.
Where's the trail mix?
My toes.
Deliver us. Deliver us. Relying
Survivor's
on you.
guilt.
Oh, trail mix, thank God.
Let me cut to B's statement.
I wish I could eat.
Shut up, B. What is on my head right now? Why is my head so wide?
I know, but
Fat
one of
head.
your balloons popped. Could eat.
Shut up, B.
All right, we'll finish up. I think I'm gonna finish up the
What is
editing
on
for
my head
the
right now? Why is my
caldera,
head
and then
so
we'll wrap up fully for
wide?
the evening.
I know, but
Fat
one of
head.
your balloons popped.
I only have one.
Oh, it must be glitching 2 strings.
Oh, yeah. Oh my God, did I just make it again?
That
Looks
would be
like
incredible.
it.
This level seems pretty short.
Strings.
Shut up, B. Oh my God, did I just make it again?
Let me do some more snippage.
Looks.
That would be incredible.
Like it.
This level seems very short. It's mostly horizontal.
This one
I
is
think
the
it's
short
just.
Very short. It's mostly horizontal.
This one
I
is
think
the
it's
short
just
level.
difficult.
Alright.
It seems like there's like a big difficulty spike in the middle, and then the rest is mostly fine. If I didn't go down to try and save Kaz, I would probably also still be alive.
Yeah.
Ow, ow,
You know, save
owie.
your friends. Oh, thank you.
If I didn't go down to try and save Kaz, I would probably also still be alive.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like
We'll include that because of the joke that B makes. I think I remember the joke that B makes here. It's a good one.
horizontal.
It-
It seems like there's like a big difficulty spike in the middle, and then the rest is mostly fine. If I didn't go down to try and save Kaz, I would probably also still be alive.
Yeah.
Ow,
But
owie,
you know,
Owie.
saving your friends is a
Owie.
nice thing to do.
ow.
Well, you can't do
Oh.
it. It's not feasible. We have never successfully saved someone
Oh.
after they've fallen unconscious.
Yes, we
Yeah.
have. I saved you. Before. With the med pack.
You did?
Yeah, remember at the start? When Kaz was carrying you.
Oh. I forgot. Oh yeah, that's right, in the med pack. Oh yeah, true. Okay, I guess that has happened.
Yeah,
I
I'm the
think
only
correctly.
person that successfully saved someone this run, so shut up, B.
I rather,
No,
rather,
Kaz has also saved me.
No, this run.
Oh yeah, this run.
rather I
Well,
would
your balloon
stand
popped.
corrected if I had.
Oh yeah, this run.
That is funny. Like, I'm the only person that's actually successfully saved someone during this entire run that we did of like the second attempt, and it's just like B's just lighting me up.
Rather I would
your
stand
balloon popped.
corrected if I had legs.
I did it again!
Did it again!
I did it again!
Yay! Oh my god, there's so many boxes.
So many chests.
Is there another
Yeah, that's
backpack anywhere? No, there's not. Okay.
It might be in the chest.
Welcome
Ugh.
back, friends.
Violently ejected back to life again.
Okay. We'll edit up to the start of the core, and then we'll wrap up.
Alright, there's some pitons. Yep.
What is this? Oh, granola bar.
Oh, you can't
Oh, yeah, grab that
so
rose
that
bowl,
one is for that's we'll go for.
Oh, first aid kit. I need somebody who's got inventory space.
I'll give the rope to someone who tends to go ahead so that they can toss it down. Oh, where did the backpack go?
Alright, do we want to open Pandora's lunchbox here before we go into the next section?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm hungry.
I could eat.
What did that do? Check your guys' health. Did it help at all?
No,
No.
you want to hand it to me and I'll try and use it?
Okay.
If I could hold it, please.
They kind of hurted me.
I think that's the point.
Whoa.
What did it do?
It fully restored my hunger and gave me some bonus health.
Oh, so
it
it's
made me-
chance.
It fucked me up.
Sorry.
Oh yeah, maybe.
Okay, does everyone have... Have you taken all the items?
I have
There's a
2
rope somewhere.
pitons. Yeah, there's a rope launcher on the ground.
I
I have
have
2 pitons and a cannon.
I have 3 pitons, sharp fungus, a rope cannon, I think a rope cannon, and yeah. So I think that's about as prepared as we're gonna
Okay, okay, hold on. Wait, Graham. I'll swap you. Give me 1 rope and then someone else can take 1 piton.
get. Okay, hold on.
B, come back here. Take a piton.
Okay, there you go.
Thanks. Well, I guess we're leaving a piton behind because
Oh,
it's
okay,
gone.
okay.
I'll hold it. Oh, you got backpack space?
I took the rope out to put it in there.
Oh, there we go.
Okay. Now we just play the game of please God let us not run out of food because we have none.
Yep.
Now we play the one.
Okay. We cut out all that preparation.
Ejected back to life again.
Now we just play the game of please God let us not run out of food because we have none.
Yep.
Yeah. I have no idea what's gonna happen next.
I think I do. My character's head looks oddly large.
You got a fat head because you keep staying alive.
Oh, there is a campfire. Yes!
Now, babe, do not light it.
She can't, not until we're
Wait
close
for
enough.
us. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Okay, someone is gonna definitely need to take some of the some of the survival gear out of my bag.
Okay.
Because I'm gonna need some food during this point.
Oh,
B, you have space.
No.
Can you carry it?
I got granola, I got rope cannon, and I got piton.
Oh, okay, we all have a piton.
Okay.
Let's light this in.
B, are you fed?
I have a square of hunger.
Does anybody
Okay.
the kiln?
Uh-oh.
Does anybody have
I have a square of hunger.
does anybody
Okay.
the kiln?
That's a good clip right there.
I have no idea what's gonna happen next.
Does anybody
Oh, okay.
the kiln?
Uh-oh.
Does anybody have any spare inventory slots?
Dude.
No.
Okay, you take this. Alright, hold on. Take one of the pitons
Wait.
out from my bag.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Does anybody have any?
All right. That is where we will go ahead and leave this sort of editing session, both for myself and for the stream. So yeah, I know I had a feeling I was going to get quiet there towards the end as I started to do more, just like focusing on the stream and cutting things up. And I wasn't expecting this stream to do very well. Dude, this is peak. I didn't even see you come in. Yeah, you joined at the worst time. I know, I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry, Dan. Yeah, I was getting to the point where I was just sort of sitting here silently editing, and I edited through 2 full sections in this one stream, and managed to edit them down to be like, it's fine, Lamar, I just got caught up in Ultra Call. That honestly, of all the reasons to miss my stream, Ultra Call is one of the ones that I will appreciate. But, yes. So, yeah, I was expecting this stream to be a little bit shorter than my other ones this whole time, just because, you know, it was something a little bit different, and it was going to be something that I know I was going to get very engrossed in and very focused into. So I'm so glad I did it. Was planning to join earlier, but fair. But yes. Yeah, sorry for the terrible timing there. I just wanted to. I also did want to end the stream before the next ad break because I didn't want to like artificially just sort of like drag it out even further. But yes, this is I wasn't expecting this to be a very popular, massive stream by comparison to the other stuff. I just know I wasn't in a place to do the Subnautica stream. I still hope this was fun and cool for those that did come in and watch. I do appreciate everyone that did come in and watch and hang out with me today. But yes, we're going to be ideally going back to the regular streaming schedule next week. I just thought I would do something a little bit different this week because I wasn't quite in the mood to do the normal stream. I was hoping to see B come by so that she could see some of the jokes beforehand, because she's very, very excited for these peak highlights to come out. But I don't think she managed to swing by this time. But yeah, I think this was we'll do that right before I go. But yeah, so this is a good idea. I might do more streams like this on occasion where it's just like a nice chill time hanging out, doing something that isn't actively gaming. Not sure exactly what else I'm gonna do, but yeah. So I was expecting this stream to be a little bit shorter, just because it's not really. It was basically I was gonna edit until I got bored of editing, and then I was gonna wrap up the stream, and I managed to last for about 3 hours. So we actually did rather well. But anyway. Random Mortis, in fact, before I head off. Let me think. Oh, I'm struggling. Can machines be fueled by blood? No, they cannot. Nobody has, at least to my knowledge, nobody has ever made a machine fueled by blood. Let me think. I'm trying to think of like a silly one. Okay, here's one that a lot of people probably do know. Back during World War II, in keeping with our theme about the bat bombs from yesterday, in keeping with our theme, so one of the things back during World War II that Russia decided that they wanted to try to do was to make like military dogs that would they would be trained to, once again, they took some dogs and they strapped explosives to the dogs. Yes, suicide dogs. Yes, they strapped explosives to the dogs, and they trained them to run under tanks. And they would run under the tank because tanks aren't armored on the bottom, but then they would blow up. They would just destroy the entire tank from the inside because all the explosive force would be directed upward into one of the least armored parts of the tank, and it was devastating. The issue is that the Russians did not have any German tanks, so when they trained the dogs to run under the tanks, they trained them to run under Russian tanks. So when they were actually deployed and used on the battlefield, they would proceed to run underneath the Russian tanks. So in the few instances that these dogs were used by the Russians in an attempt to blow up German tanks, they only blew up Russian tanks. So think about it this way. The Russians deployed them. They did not have any German tanks to train the dogs with, and so when they trained the dogs on the Russian tanks, when they deployed them to have them destroy the German tanks, they only destroyed the Russian tanks. Long story short, stop putting animals in your munitions. It rarely goes well, and when it does go well, it goes horribly for the animals. So let's not use animals in our munitions anymore. But there you go. There's your random Mortism fact for the evening. But that being said, we're going to go ahead and wrap up now. So thank you, everybody, for coming out and hanging out with me this evening. If you enjoyed everything and you are on Twitch, feel free to give me a like. If you're on YouTube, feel free to throw me a... If you're on Twitch, feel free to throw me a follow. If you're on YouTube, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. All that fun and excitement. I hope you all enjoyed this stream. And yeah, we are going to be heading back to our normal schedule of Voices of the Void and Subnautica 2. Great Mortism for the end of stream, yes. Thank you. But yes, we're going to be heading back to our normal schedule of Voices of the Void and Subnautica 2 going into our next week. And yeah. And I've been told that we might be needing to find some new games soon. I think I'm coming to the end of both of the games that I'm currently streaming. So we probably have another 1 to 2 streams left of each game. And yeah. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed. And I will see you for the next one. Bye now.